So, you're struggling to complete inside the back rooms? No problem. In today's video, I'll be covering exactly how to get past the dark rooms and the parking. Soon after this video releases, I will also be releasing 2 other videos where I will show you how to reach each of the 4 endings from the office rooms. With that said, let's get this show on the road. You'll first spawn in the back rooms. This portion of the game is very easy. Simply follow the arrows drawn on the wall until you find a ladder. Once you make it to the ladder, I would recommend grabbing the back rooms moth jelly. Moth jelly gives your character unlimited stamina for a period of time and is incredibly useful traversing parts of the game. Once you've gotten the moth jelly and have headed back to the ladder, you'll want to climb the ladder through the vent. This will take you to a large room connected to the first puzzle room. In this room, there are 2 sets of 4 pillars. The pillars on the right side depict the order of the numbers on the left. Once you've figured out the order of the 4 numbers on the left pillars, input them in that order on the elevator keypad at the end of the room. From the elevator, you'll want to follow my lead. Make sure to grab a flashlight and check each of these drawers for important items such as body parts or clock hands. From the flashlights, we're now going to head to what I'm calling main lobby. On the way to the main lobby, make sure to check this corner for a body part. Thankfully, no other items can spawn on our path to the main lobby, so we'll never need to check this region of the dark rooms again. We've now arrived at the main lobby. This will be our starting point for each objective in the game. The first thing you'll want to do is look around for a VHS tape, body parts, clock hands, and a time note. These items spawn in lockers, on the floors, and in drawers. The spawn location for all these items are random each time, so feel free to follow the map displayed on the screen to aid you in your search. While you're looking for these items, you can also begin to complete your first main objective, obtaining fuses. The first step is to head into the bodies room. Once in the bodies room, check the pattern of the blood-stained bodies and use them to solve the code on the locker. Once the locker is open, grab the hammer. From the main hall, you'll now want to go to the vase room. Once in the vase room, use the hammer to break the vases until you get a red key. Grab the key and return to the main room. From the main room, you're going to want to head to the painting room, which you can now unlock using the key you just collected. This room contains 5 different paintings, each marked with a red letter. Mark down each of these letters and determine the words spelled out by the paintings. Next, head to the very end of the painting room where you'll now input the word into the lock on this box. This will unlock the box. Make sure to grab the 4 fuses and the moth jelly inside. Your next main objective is obtaining pliers. To start this objective, you'll first need to have marked down the time you observed on the time note. You also need to have collected clock hands. Once you have the aforementioned items, head to the clock room from the main lobby. To unlock the clock room, simply spin the piece of metal until it resembles a horse. This will cause a door to spawn. Behind said door, you'll find a clock. Attach the clock hands to this clock and turn them until they display the time you observed on the time note. This will open a small compartment behind the clock containing a note with a 4-number code on it. Write down this code and head to the pliers room. Use this code to unlock this box and proceed to collect the pliers. Your next objective is to obtain a radiation suit. In order to begin, you need to have found the VHS tape. From the main lobby, head to the TV, insert the VHS tape. Watch the tape and note down the names listed as well as their missing body parts.
The previous subject was found without the left ear. The previous subject was found without some fingers.
Next, head to bodies from the main lobby. Find the names of the victims listed in the video and place their corresponding body parts on the tray. If done correctly, this will shatter a mirror and grant you access to the lever room. Flick some levers and run to the back of the room. See if one of the lights on the lock has turned green. If not, go back and turn off the switch you flicked. If yes, leave the switch flipped on. Do this with every switch in the room until all 3 of the red lights have turned green, which will subsequently unlock the door and give you access to all your radiation gear. Once you've collected all of your radiation gear from the lockers, you're going to want to return to the main lobby and head to the radiation area. Before entering the radiation area, make sure you have equipped your radiation suit. Once in radiation, use your Geiger counter to determine if an item laying on the floor is radioactive. If yes, spray them with your extinguisher. If not, move on and check another item. Keep doing this until you hear the beeping sound of the radiation door unlocking. Run through the now unlocked door and use your pliers on the chain at the end of the hall to unlock the doors. Run down the stairs and make sure to grab and use the moth jellies under the stairs. They'll help you a lot in this next section, which is known as parking. Stand on the pressure plate to open the garage door. Once the door is open, run past it before it closes and jump into the hole. Once in the garage, run towards the entity and quickly grab the blue keycard. In this section, your main objective is to find 5 valve handles and use them to seal 5 different pipes. Unfortunately, the valve handles spawn in random locations every time, so you'll need to check around each pillar and along the walls for the valve handles. Once all 5 valves have been sealed, you're going to want to head up to the white door, which will no longer have poisonous gas blocking it. Unlock the door with the keycard you picked up at the start and keep running until you reach an elevator. Finally, input the elevator code found on the note into the keypad. And just like that, you've made it to the office rooms. This is where the first part of this guide ends. If you have been enjoying these guides and finding them useful, please feel free to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. In the next guide, I'll be covering how to escape the back rooms from the office rooms.